Decoding the Narcissist secret language. They use this secret language. They love to confuse you. They love to manipulate you. In this video, I'm going to give you 10 phrases that narcissists use, and then I'm going to tell you what they are saying and what they actually mean, so that you will know what they mean too. Hey, I'm Rebecca Zung, and I've helped thousands of people break free from the chains of narcissistic relationships. I've been there in the trenches with narcissists, in negotiations, and I want to give you the tools, put it in your hands so that you have it for free right here on this YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that when I release new content, you will have it too. I am going to give you 10 phrases translated. I'm going to tell you what they say and then what they actually mean in this video. I'm going to decode their secret language. They love to use things like word salad and gaslighting and all sorts of things to kind of destabilize you and manipulate you and confuse you. It's like throwing words into a basket and jiggling them all around so that you're like over there going, what is that? Is that scrambled eggs? I don't even know, right? But they also say things that they don't actually mean. And so what I'm trying to do here is I want to put the power back in your hands so that you really know what's happening. So many times at the end of a narcissistic relationship, people are like, what was that? Was any of it real? What can I hold my hat on here? It was like a house of cards. Like there was no structure to the whole thing at all. So I want to save you that headache. I want to save you that heartache and tell you what it is that they're saying and what it is that they actually mean in this video. All right. I'm going to decode it. It's sort of like in this video, I'm giving you like the decoder ring. When I was a kid, it was like Scooby-Doo, but I'm sure it's something else nowadays. Anyway, so number one is I love you. All right. So I love you does not mean I love you. With a narcissist, I know, big shock, right? But I love you means I love what you can do for me. They need that supply, right? That's what narcissists are all about. They need that supply. They need what you can feed for them, what you can do for them, what you can do for their ego, that adulation, that admiration. Because that's that endless black hole that can never be fed inside of them, right? So when they say, I love you, it's not about you. It's, I want you to say, I love you back. And I want you to, do something for me. And I want you to bring to me whatever it is that you're going to bring to me. I want you to love me back. I want you to do stuff for me. So it's not looking at you and saying, I love you. It's definitely not selfless at all. So that's number one. Number two is we're soulmates, because they know that that's something that people want to hear. So a lot of times they use that just sort of as a line because they know that it will sweep people off their feet and get people to swoon. But they also use that to sort of as like, I own you. You are in my world now. You're mine. They think of people as possessions, not as I can support you in what it is that you want to do. You belong to me. I control you. If you're my soulmate, that you're part of my reign, you're in my web, you are in my lair, whether it's a female or male. Okay. So that's what we're soulmates means. Number three, my ex was crazy. or psycho. That means that they probably weren't crazy, or if they were, they probably made them that way, and they probably smeared them, and they probably treated them terribly. And you know how it is with narcissists. You have to, everything's black and white. They probably wanted to have an amicable resolution, and then they had to take them down before they took them down, and it turned into scorched earth litigation, and there was a smear campaign, and it turned into that whole thing. You know how that goes. And the psycho is probably the person that you're looking at, just saying. So there's that. Number 4 is the trust one. So they'll either say, you're not trustworthy to you, or you can trust me about themselves. So, but there's going to definitely be a conversation around trust, and whatever the conversation is, it's a lie, so if they say you're not trustworthy, what they're really saying is they're not trustworthy. And then if they say you can trust me, that's probably a lie too. So either way, it ain't good, whatever that is. Because if they bring up trust, it's just kind of an icky conversation. All right. So that's number 4. Number 5 is let's just forget about the past. This is all in the future faking conversation. Let's just forget about the past. Why are we talking about the past? I don't want to be held accountable. I don't want to hear about my sins. I want my charm to work as it has before. Let's just move on. All of that. It's all an icky conversation. So that's that. Number 6 is you interrupted me. Why are you bringing that up now? All of that is I don't want to be held accountable. Anytime they say you interrupted me, why are you bringing that up? This isn't a good time. It's all around I don't want to be held accountable. That's what that really means. I don't want to be held accountable. Just like let's forget about the past. I don't want to be held accountable. All of that translates to, there's so many different phrases that lead to translating to mean I don't want to be held accountable, right? You interrupted me. There's so many different phrases that lead to that, but that's what that is. Do you agree? Give me an agree in the chat. This is probably way more than 10, but that's okay. Number 7, I never said that, or you heard me wrong, you're remembering wrong. I don't want to be held accountable. That's what that means. Number 8, you're too sensitive. That is, I don't want to have to deal with you. I don't want to have to deal with your emotions. I'm like, this is too much for me. I don't want to have to show empathy toward you. I don't feel empathy, so I don't want to have to show it. So you're too sensitive, right? Because they don't feel any empathy, so I don't want to have to show any empathy, so therefore you're too sensitive. And number 9 is with all due respect. With all due respect, or respectfully, that translates into I have no respect for you whatsoever. Yeah, I hate that one, especially because you definitely hear that from men to women, with all due respect. And number 10 is the last one, and number 10 is stop being so selfish. Stop being so selfish is especially from a narcissist, which is anytime you are trying to bring up your own feelings of any kind, that is, I don't want to hear about you. I don't want to hear about your feelings. I don't want to be held responsible. Stop taking any time away from me. Stop taking any supply away from me. You're supposed to be catering to my need. That's what that translates to. So you're being selfish is that. So you need to not feel guilty when they say that. You need to know that that's what's going on when they say that. It has nothing to do with you being selfish. It has everything to do with the fact that they are actually the selfish ones. And it's okay for you to actually have needs and want to be a whole person in a relationship. All right. So, and if you're not having your needs met and you do need to talk to somebody and you don't have a therapist, we do have a sponsor on this channel. You can go to betterhelp.com/Rebecca Zung to find a therapist and get the help and support that you need. We receive commissions. It doesn't cost you any extra. Please get the help and support that you need. I have a support group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. Get the help and support that you need, please. And I also have phrases for disarming narcissists, which you can grab for free, disarmthenarc.com. Get those for sure. And make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell for when I release brand new videos every single day. And the next video that I want you to watch is 5 things that make a narcissist miserable. Make sure we do that. So we're going to go watch that together. I'm Rebecca Zung. Remember that today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. I will see you in that next video, 5 things that make a narcissist miserable. I'll see you there.